Let's talk so extremely realistically about why I think a registry would not work at this current stage. As it stands right now, businesses already have a means of screening people for entry that they refuse to use. The 2 questions set forth by the ADA separate service dogs from emotional support dogs and pets. Businesses also have the right to ask out-of-control or non-housebroken dogs to leave. All rights that they refuse to use to remove pets from their businesses. A lot of this can come from systematic issues, like not taking the time or having the hours that they can spend money on to train their employees, or it can come from pure refusal or fear of being sued, which is incredibly rare, and real teams love being asked the 2 questions because it means that in that business, we are safe from fakes. So why wouldn't a registry work? When most people propose a registry, they propose that we have some sort of ID or certificate that a business can scan or look at to make sure that our dog is a real service dog. This would require the exact same training that businesses already refuse to do, and if they would require a scan to verify that this is a legitimate ID or certificate, then it would require a piece of technology that each employee would be trained to use to scan it. That means hours of time that each employee would have to be paid for to learn to use a new device and abide by a new protocol. Who pays for that? Is it the taxpayers or is it the business? Who should have to absorb that cost? Who's paying for the upkeep of that technology that needs to scan that? Who's paying for the certificate? Who's paying for the ID? Who's assessing these service dogs? Is this also going to take a year to process, like most disability claims do? Who's employing and training the people who have to assess the service dogs? And why is the solution for businesses not doing their part to impose more restrictions on disabled people? We are the ones advocating for ourselves, answering the 2 questions, handling task-trained service dogs, and not doing the things that you're so upset about. Your frustration is with lazy businesses and untrained pets. Maybe at some point in the future, when businesses are ready to actually play a part in screening their patrons and keeping everyone safe, we might have a better system. But for right now, all we can do is ask them to pick up the slack.